some hostilities took us by surprise. Now it's business as usual. We'll drum up some char and crack on with part 2 of the war game.
Barricade up quickly. Keep your heads down.
Have you consolidated the trench, Sergeant?
Almost incorrect, sir.
The CO's gonna have a word with me.
All right, lads, attention!
You can stand them at ease, Lieutenant.
All lads, jump to it.
You can let them smoke if they want to.
CO says you can smoke. Don't let me catch you.
Now, lads, I've just come from having a powwow, shall we say, with the Colonel, and we think you've done some damn fine work. We congratulate you.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we know it's been a hard last couple of days. Bombs, shells, snipers. I can tell you we haven't been scot-free at stuff either. Anyway, we're all here. Well, not all of us. That gas of ours was pretty nasty, damn wind-changing.
Indeed, sir.
Anyway, gas is a war-winning weapon, and this is a time of war. But as long as we all keep smiling, we're white men all.
Yes, sir.
Sectoral tidy now, Lieutenant?
We've buried the rest of the Yorks and Lancs. There's a few DLIs left, and the men from our own company.
I see. Well, let the men draw up some char.
Stretcher bearers! Stretcher bearers!
God, you have no stretcher bearers over there?
They were destroyed in the last attack! We're waiting for reinforcements from HQ!
Oh, well, they seem like stout chaps. Yes, I guess you better let the men get under cover then.
Thank you, sir!
Oh, damn place still reeks of decomposing bodies.
I'm afraid it's unavoidable, sir. The place was mainly full of Jerrys.
Yes, I guess you were sharing the front couple of lines for the last few days, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, carry on, and then we can... Gee, God, what is that?
It's a Jerry, sir.
A what?
A leg, sir.
Well, get rid of it, man. You can't have a obstruction like that in the parapet.
Hard Castle! Remove the offending limb.
You can't just do that, sir. It's holding up the entire parapet. You've consolidated the position.
We'll get a shovel and hack it off. Then dismiss the man.
Right, sir. What the bloody hell am I supposed to hang my equipment on now? Right, lads, get back and get yourselves some char. Heads, trunks, and blood all over the place, and all he's worried about is that down leg.
Fanny Carr.
Isn't that Sir Douglas Haig, the new man?
Yes, damned upstart. The blighter Robson's here too.
Intrigue upon intrigue.
Hold your tongue, Fanny.
Sir William Robertson, the Honourable Anne Beach.
I'm so thrilled to hear you no appointment, Willie.
What takes these things as they come here, Annie?
Sir Henry Wilson's green with envy. He's just behind us, does that front lady with fanway.
Sir Henry Wilson, the lady with Fan Reject.
The mass was vast, I believe, when they changed their name from Western to Windsor.
They're still Germans, Sir Henry.
Yes, but it's most unpatriotic say-so, Lady Funway.
Sir Douglas and Lady Haley.
Can't we in the room before breakfast tomorrow, dear?
Yes, dear, and don't forget your fitting tomorrow, the new fruits.
And we're lunching number 10 tomorrow, without French.
Congratulations, my dear. They see him.
Shoots pheasants with the Prince of Wales. Lady Doris was one of Queen Alexandra's maids of honour.
Really?
So now he has the name of the King, of course.
Hey, Sir Douglas Haig. The name rings a bell.
Drink.
Whiskey.
Afraid so. Toby Robinson, you have the better drink. Karachi. Polo pony!
Well, I thought it was the VAT. Really? What? Yes, beautiful, quite becoming.
I haven't had the opportunity to talk to her. My appointment was announced, but I'd like to say how proud I am to serve you. Like to talk to my officer sometimes, without interrupting.
Rather what?
Now take you home, Annie. Good night, Sir John. Wilson, your cross, Wilson.
Thank you, sir.
What was that all about? Sir Henry thinks Sir John is the perfect man for the job. Sir Henry Wilson keeps him waiting like a lackey.
A word in your private here, Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Do take that sour expression off your face.
I've always understood from you, sir, that the job was mine.
Well, it's your own fault. You're a brute. You're not nice to anyone that you don't like. Anyhow, the day's by no means lost. You just have to make love to ask us when you meet him.
I'm far too suspicious of Kitchener and Churchill's making love to anyone. None of them are friends of yours either. You must know that, of course.
Yes, yes. Anyhow, showing them the sort of man I am. Something Robertson just now in the middle of the room. Pretty good, what?
I think you've made your attitude pretty clear, sir.
There you are, then. You depend on me. I'm very fond of you, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
Keep your peck up and don't look so gloomy.
I won't trust him an inch.
I don't.
Well, I tell you in confidence, my dear, His Majesty very much hopes that my husband will succeed French.
My God.
Yes, oh yes. Douglas very much thinks that French is undeserving of his position.
So, who was Sir Johnson? Lady friend. Rank outsider.
I quite believe it.
Yes, did you hear? He had to borrow £2,000 off me at Aldershot. Over a woman.
Really, sir?
I know, and to make it worse, he was commander of my cavalry brigade at the time.
Good, sir.
I know. Appalling.
Yes, the damn bad show, isn't it, sir? Borrowing money for a subordinate.
I know. Detestable. Appalling.
What society is coming?
Hey, Sir John. You saw me snub Robertson just now? I did, Sir John. That's the way to treat them. Yes, it is. Friends in sunshine and shadow. Put that in your photograph, my boy.
Right man for the right job, if I may say so, sir.
You may. You may. Thank you, my man. So tell me, Douglas, how did you leave the men at the front? Oh, in fine heart, sir. Spoiling for a fight. Makes one feel very proud. Oh, it does. Oh, yes. A word in your private ear, Douglas. What do you think of this man, Kitchener? Well, sir, the man's intolerable. He's acting like a generalissimo when he's only a damned politician. With regards to that, sir, did you hear he turned up in Paris in uniform again? My God, no. He's no goddamn right. I mean, Secretary of State for War. What happened? Well, it did raise some pretty tricky points of protocol. Yeah. Yes. But what are we going to do about it?
Surely. Oh dear.
Excuse me. My tune is playing. That man Kitchener is more of an enemy to the BEF, the Mortar, or Ludendorff.
How did that man Haig get skipped? Tell me so confidential.
waive the formalities and those of it.
Well, I may have already done answering, but he writes a mess on his field exercise.
Well, good night, madame. Good night, sir.
That man is a terrible intriguer.
Well, he has a deceitful face.
And he's flabby.
Well, you've always been loyal, my dear.
Yes, well, number 10 tomorrow, Doris.
Yes, and a promotion for you.
Carriages? Germany has shot her bolt. The prospects for 1916 are excellent.
Permission to speak, sir.
Of course.
If we continue this way, our line of trenches will stretch from Switzerland to the sea. Neither us nor Germany will be able to win. It will end in complete stalemate, sir.
Nonsense. No. We need only one more great crush to break through and win. My troops are of fine quality and specially trained for this type of warfare.
War, sir.
God
It
is with
slaughter.
us. It is for king and empire.
We're losing men at sometimes 5 to 50,000 a day, sir.
One battle. Our superior morale. Bombardment.
Sir, tell us what to do and we'll do it.
We're going to walk straight through the enemy lines. Complete victory. The destruction of German militarism. A victory march on Berlin. Slow, deliberate fire is being maintained on the enemy positions. At this moment, my men are advancing across no man's land in full pec, stretching from left to right, threatening under threat of court-martial to take cover on any shell hole or dugout. We shall continue the attack until their line breaks. I feel as though every step that I take is guided by the divine will. Why, this is most unsatisfactory. Where are the Sherwood Foresters? And where are these flags on the right?
They're out in no man's land, sir.
Well, they're sluggish from too much sitting in the trenches.
Most of them, sir, will never rise again.
We must break through.
Regardless of loss, sir.
The loss of, say, another 300,000 men could lead to really great results.
Yes, sir.
And will not impede on our chances for victory in this attack. At any rate, we must calculate on another great offensive next year.
If the people on the home front see it our way, sir.
Yes, quite.
We're rather short of men, sir.
Why? What's left?
Well, the new chappies from Ireland have just arrived.
Well, yes, a rather wild and untrained lot. Still, what they lack in training, they'll make up for in gallantry.
Sir, they've just come off the train. Most of them haven't eaten in 48 hours.
They are moving against a weakened and demoralized enemy. Capture the German lines without further delay.
Right, boys, I'll pull at 'em.
The Irish!
We made it.
Where are we, Sarge?
I reckon we broke into a lull.
Lovely to know. Peaceful?
Peaceful? What's that dirty great man of ours come from us?
Is it an earthwork, eh? It's near enough to protect us.
What was that?
Must have been a stray one.
All the same, keep your heads down, fellas. Trouble is, we've been fighting too well. Arrived at the head of ourselves.
How many trenches do you reckon we captured, Sarge?
About 9, I reckon.
10.
Make it around dozen, or we've been mentioned in dispatches.
We'll be heroes.
We won up for the Irish Fusiliers.
What's that, Sarge?
What was what?
Sounded like someone calling.
Where?
Beyond the mound.
He'll be lying wounded. We'll defend that last attack in that shell hole over there.
There he is again.
Come back. Come back, you bloody fools.
He's telling us to go back.
Thanks, Mush. Get the flag down.
Back through all that. You'll be easier said than done.
Oh, shut up.
Where did that come from?
Jesus, that was one of ours.
Don't shoot, it's us, we're human beings.
Now see what you've done, you bloody idiot. Seamus,
Sarge.
you're quick in your pins. Get back to HQ pronto. Tell the artillery to save their
Back through all that.
Raise their artillery.
On me own.
It's hard to give up ground now we're so near our goal.
Oh, I see that. You want me to tell them we've won?
Oh, you do that.
The battle's won. Hey, Sarge! That last one got the bridge.
That means we cut off.
Give yourself a treat and swim for it. That'll be the first bath he's had in a year. Oh, and Seamus, bring us back a bottle of whiskey. Irish!
He's gone under, Sarge.
Aye. They got him. Well, someone's got to go.
Sure.
Seamus is gone. They'll think there's hundreds of us here.
I could sprint that half a mile back in no time.
Get yourself a medal. If he's got himself shot, I'll kill him. That's the bloody mad English aim for the next attack. Stop firing, it's us. It's not all bad. After all, I'll escape the whole blooming war.
No, and the statesmen wash their dirty hands off the whole affair.
Why do you wash your face?
hands of a lady typist. I don't want a bayonet in my belly. I don't want my bollocks shot away. I'd rather stay in England, in merry, merry England, and fornicate my bleeding life away.
Attack on the Somme. We shall launch a decisive attack that shall carry us through the German lines. We shall advance on Belgium and then to the Channel ports. The people at home have given us the means to mass every man, gun and horse here on the Western Front. It is our duty to continue the attack until their resources are extinguished and their line breaks. I am the predestined instrument for the providence of the achievement of victory for the British armies.
Hey, Bet! Yeah? What? Do you know what they're doing now? No, what? Melting corpses for glycerine. Get away who? The Germans. It's in this morning's paper.
Emma! Ja? Weißt du, was sie jetzt tun? Nein, was? Sie schmerzen Körper für Glycerin. Wirklich wahr? Die Engländer. Es war in der Zeitung heute Morgen.
Hey, Bet, do you want to know something else? They say there's another big push coming.
Oh God. Emma, man sagt noch ein Angriff kommt. Sagst du? Mein Gott.
Advance!
Kaiser Bill is feeling ill. The Crown Prince is on balmy. We don't give a cluck for old Von Fluck and all his bleeding army.
Are you the reinforcement?
Yeah, just on our way up to Vimy.
Wouldn't go up there if I were you. They've got a shortage. What of? Ammunition? No! Coffins!
Right, lads. Form fours. Run ration.
It is now or never.
Runners!
They were only playing leapfrog. They were only playing leapfrog. They were only playing leapfrog. When one step officer jumped right over the other step officer's back. One step officer jumps right over the other step officer's back. And another step officer jumps right over that other step officer's back. The third step officer jumps right over the other step officer's back. And the fourth step officer jumps right over the other step officer's back.
Are you ready here? We are ready there. Repeat, are you ready there?
We should attack at dawn.
And one staff officer jumps right over the other staff officer's back.
Right, lads. Dig in. Back off.
Can you hear those poor wounded bleeders at no man's land?
Sounds like a cattle market.
Attack at 5 at Emma.
Repeat, 5 at Emma.
So unfortunate that it had to be my horse that drew the king.
5 at Emma, sir.
Press the attack immediately.
So, we've had some very heavy losses this week. The Canadian Corps in general had some very heavy casualties. The 13th London Brigade, sir, were wiped out in their own crossfire.
Look at us
flags out there?
They give them to our blokes.
What for?
So they know where we was.
Do you say our blokes?
Yeah. Oh, I get it. So our guns don't get us before Jerry does?
Right, lads. You stick with me, I'll see you through this. Keep your heads down. Feet spread well out.
Far, far from the wipers I long to be.
Blimey, are you still here?
Yeah, why?
I'll drink you in the sweet. I've had enough of this.
Me and all.
Every man for himself?
Every man for himself. See you after the war, Sarge.
Yeah, in the Red Lion.
8 o'clock.
Make it past.
8.
Might be a bit late.
I've been thinking, perhaps the staff and I have been thinking that this policy of attrition may not be the best for all of us. I mean, it's wearing us away more than it is them. Perhaps the policy of manoeuvre on other fronts.
Nonsense! No. The Western Front is the only real front. Besides, we're about to win. You see, our population is greater than theirs, and their losses greater than ours.
I don't quite follow that, sir.
Oh, well, it's quite simple, sir. You see, in the end, they shall have, say, 5,000 men left, and we shall have 10,000, and we shall have 1. At any rate, we must press for the next attack.
I say, sir, did you know that the average life of a young subaltern has increased to 3 weeks?
You see, the staff are in complete accord.
And the civilian population has never been happier, have they, sir?
Yeah, exactly.
Let us pray.
Beloved brethren, I am sure you'll be glad to hear the news from the home front. The Archbishop of Canterbury has made it known that it is no sin to labour for the war on the Sabbath. And I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that the Chief Rabbi has absolved your Jewish brethren from abstaining from pork while in the trenches. And likewise, His Holiness the Pope has ruled that the eating of flesh on Friday is no longer a venal sin.
But it's about time we had an Irish Pope.
And in far away Tibet, the Dalai Lama has placed his prayers at the disposal of the Allies. Now, brethren, to tomorrow being Good Friday, we hope God will look kindly upon our attack on ours. Let us pray. O God, show thy face to us as thou didst with thy angel at Mons. The choir will now sing, What a Friend We Have in Jesus, as we offer a silent prayer to Sir Douglas Haig, in success in tomorrow's onset.
When this lousy war is over, there's no more soldiering for me. When I get my civvy clothes on, oh, how happy I shall be. No more church parades on Sunday. No more putting in for leave. I shall kiss the sergeant major. How he'll miss me, how he'll grieve.
O Lord, lettest thou thy servant depart in peace, according to thy word. Dismiss.
All right, you men, fall in.
White and the whitewash on the wall, white and the whitewash on the wall, wash me in the water that you wash your dirty daughter in, and I shall be white and the whitewash on the wall, on the wall, wash me in the water that you wash your dirty daughter in, and I shall be white and the whitewash on the wall.
Land of our birth, we pledge to thee our love and toil in the years to be.
Well, God, the prospects for a successful attack are now excellent. I place myself in thy hands.
Into thy hands I commend my spirit.
The fields are full of tents, O Lord, and you're all empty except for unmade and naked iron bedsteads. The wards have all been cleared to make way for the wounded that will be arriving after the big push comes.
I'm sure you'll understand, God, that as an honourable British gentleman, I just couldn't submit myself to the will of a junior foreign officer as the politicians have suggested. It is for the prestige of the Empire, O Lord.
Teach us to rule ourselves always, controlled and cleanly night and day.
Yes, Lord, and I pray that you'll grant us fair weather, so that we may drive the enemy into the sea.
The doctors say there'll be enormous amounts of dead and wounded, God.
And if the need arise, let there be no maimed or unworthless sacrifice. Amen.
Dreadful job. I mean, the men always try and get out of it.
Yes, well, I don't see what else we can do. I'll fix short with them and I later.
times. I am glad that in spite of it all, it is still a victory. I mean, it does not seem so here. The men look so appalling when they are brought in, and it is beyond belief the butchery. Even then, so many of them just die.
September 17th. Glass still falling. A light breeze from the south. Weather unsettled.
That's where the money is. Wouldn't like to work down there though. All those men. Yeah, and it can be a bit dangerous and all. Just what last week, one girl got blown to smithereens. No use worrying though, you just gotta carry on. We're on overtime. Oh yeah, you work in cotton, don't you? My sister works down there. Yeah, well, there was some funny stuff this week. Save for shrouds. Makes you shiver, don't it? Gives me the willies. Soon to be on munitions. What's that? It's a band, isn't it? It's the Aussies! Up the Aussies! Don't they look brown? Handsome, lovely fellas. Oh, they're gone.
1918 look excellent. This year shall see final victory.
Sieg für Deutschland!
Et pour France, c'est la gloire et la victoire!
Gott mit uns!
And with us, old boy, if we continue the way we are going, we'll see victory by the end of the year.
1919!
19, 20, 25,
25, 30!
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 63, 64. Any advance on 64? There are plenty more numbers